Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. We're here with the Mage Trainer. It's going to be very, very important.
Hello.
They've got a quest for us, but also Mage Training. I guess we're going to start with the quest, see what they want us to do. And we also need to get a talent. It's going to be great.
Trust
Speak
no
with
one.
Anastasia. Alandrea, Anastasia Hartwell has a task for someone of your talents. Speak with her in the magic quarter of the Undercity, and prepare yourself for your first task for the Mages of the Forsaken. Okay.
Farewell.
Class quests. Very important. Should probably also move around the quests here. Unselect the ones out in Duratar, because we're not there right now. Instead, we will put up these ones. And the Mage quest. Should probably get these ones done more quickly before we get another level. Is at 6, we're at 10. So, see how long they stay green here. But should in theory be very doable. We're gonna get something for this level 10 quest. Let's just go and talk to somebody. See what that's going to entail. We can also do mage training. Level 10, we can get a new conjure water. It's gonna be better water. Unfortunately, only 2 bottles of water. It costs 105 mana. That's going to improve as we get more levels, but having better water would be beneficial. That's 4 silver. Can't conjure the food yet. And down here we have Frost Armor, rank 2. Oh, an undead mage slain in the Barrens, level 20. Oh boy. Walking over through the Barrens we required for getting to the other starting area for the one midsummer quest if we wanted to do that. So that's dangerous. Frost Armor will increase armor by 110. To hit, the movement speed decreased, attack speed decreased. Only one type of armor spell can be active on a mage at any time. Lasts for 30 minutes. This is 110. The start one's only 30. And may slow attackers may have their movement speed lowered and attack speed lowered. So it's not a guaranteed thing. But 110 armor is better than 30, that's for sure. And Frost Nova, another 4 silver. Blast enemies near the caster for 19 to 21 frost damage and freezes them in place for up to 8 seconds. Damage caused may interrupt the effect. So that is a freeze enemies for up to 8 seconds. That could obviously be very helpful. I think we can afford all these. It's going to be 12 silver. If we're actually low on honey, we will worry about it then.
Beware.
Now let's add those onto the bars here. We get Conjure Water rank 2. It's a different look because it's a different water. Good thing we didn't bother conjuring water, because now we're going to conjure these. Then Frost Nova. That could be good. And the better Frost Armor. Okay. Cool. We'll get the new Frost Armor going. Just put up the intellect again. Just have the timers. Oh, it's even a different timer list? 30 minutes. I'm on myself. I'm buffing the Mage Trainer with Arcane Intellect.
I'm listening.
You are welcome. I was going to be able to train people even better. Amazing. Let's conjure some water. See how much these restore. 436. Yep, that's pretty good. That is as much mana as we have. So that'll be very nice for restoring. Recovering between fights and stuff. Look how quick it goes up here. Still takes 21 seconds to drink. That's okay. We also have some of the natural mana regen too, so it's more than just that. Got some more water. I don't know how much we really need, but we'll take it. We also still have the conjure worse food. That's fine. We've also got a whole bunch of quests just all around here at other levels. Also level 5 quests there. 11, stuff in there, event. On the further out map, we got stuff around here. We got 16 quests. Just just a handful of level 16 quests along the outside of here. That seems like a bad idea. That's mostly Alliance area. Dangerous, even though. So yeah, we're not going to go over there. We're not going to go to Westfall. Not a good strategy. Probably start with the quest wave here. Or just start with the Mage quest over in Undercity. We'll get there. Probably going to give us something interesting, so I think that should probably be the priority. XP to 11, quite a bit. So we can get over to Undercity. We could look around Undercity, but don't really need to. Whether or not we're gonna have either of these locations, that's more of a permanent Hearthstone area. Might make more sense to move it around as we move around zones and stuff. Or just getting back to a safe and useful location with banks and shops and things. Probably not the worst idea, all things considered. Do the mage stuff. Discovered ruins of Oran. Yeah. Somebody. Who's getting buff? You are. And someone's got level 60. Also getting some experience for discovering places, which is also nice. Okay. So yeah, Undercity is just in here. We can also just go to the Undercity fire event thing. We'd still need to make our way over to the last one, if we wanted to. We'll see. Oh, cool. More people. They're getting past us here. It's fine. There's just a whole bunch of people right here. This is the fire. Ribbon pole. Do anything? Just spin around it. I don't know if this. We got a little fire in our hands. We're having a fun time. Doesn't seem to be doing much. Other way. Ah.
What is it?
Festival of Fire.
Dare the living.
Fire's burning? Kinda.
Our time will come.
Flame of Undercity. Ta-da! Alright. Just need to get to Thunderbluff. Wanted to finish that for whatever reason. Alright.
Hello.
Then he's got all the ones in Eastern Kingdoms, all the ones in Kalimdor.
Trust no one.
Then
Hey there.
all the even more difficult ones.
See ya later.
Probably not the best strategy right now. Wait, we get turned around there? We'll figure this out. This is outside. Yep. Okay. Let's just get down here into Undercity. The map is not entirely accurate here. Wow. Alright, man. We have fun here. Helping out in this dangerous land. Okay. Elevator. Okay. Trade quarter. Got the magic quarter over here. Apothecarium, rogue quarter, war quarter. Where's the run? The sewers. Level 16 dungeon quest. It's wild that we're getting those at level 10. And even before we were getting them. Pretty crazy stuff. And we'll look around here in a little bit. In general, there is a lot of probably the same stuff. Different vendors, different class trainers, fun dead ends. We need to go down to get down to the outer ring. We flailed our way through here previously in great duress, but with the whole everything being aggressive situation. Actually be able to walk around places. Definitely something else. There's the bank.
I'm listening.
Nice. Put some stuff in here for now. Nice. Make some more potions.
Victory for Sylvanus.
We'll think about it. Let's get over to where we need to get over to. All kinds of stuff. Another level 60. Brilliant. Oh. Canals. Out to the outer rim. Plenty of stuff to look at all around here and all the different rings and such. Should be something. Should be something. Go across this water. There's a bridge here. Could be anything down in there. I don't trust it. Let's just be this way. Why do you do this, Troll Warrior? So I'm a Blood Scalp Headhunter level 38, Stranglethorn Veil. Yeah. Lots of places. Lots of danger. There's a horse. There is St. Harwell, Mage Trainer of the Undercity. Hi.
What would you ask of death?
Greetings. I'm an undead mage trainer, and you are a mage. Indeed. Unlearn my talents. No. I need to get my talents in the first place.
Dark Lady watch over.
Greetings, Alandrea. You were wise to answer my call, and wiser still if you heed what I next say. What you got?
Remember, patience, discipline.
The Pioneer Farmstead. The plague lands to the east are an aberration. Devised by the Lich King, they spread their magic into the soil, corrupting and killing all that live. Although there is a certain charm to the destructive forces of the plague, we, the mages of the Forsaken, believe it is unruly and must be curtailed. But first we must measure how far it is spread into Tristval. Go to the Balnir Farmstead in eastern Tristval. In the garden are flowers, snapdragons. Gather these in return. Okay. Bring Balnir snapdragons to St. Harwell in the Mage Quarter. Then choose one of these rewards. An arcane orb, offhand +1 spirit. On use, restore mana. Or an arcane staff. More damage per second, +1 intellect, +1 spirit. You can probably go for the staff. A little bit of mana on use every 30 minutes. It's not super impressive. We don't really have a one-handed anything to equip currently either, so we'll go for the staff. That's pretty good. First thing with some actual stats on it. Sounds good.
Our time.
Mage stuff. Slightly concerned that we might be getting some fights here, but we got all of our stuff ready to go. We'll go there first. But before we head out there, we can also get a talent. Probably a smart idea. We've got options. We've got options. Arcane, Fire, and Frost. Probably going to focus on just one tree for now. That's going to be the case for quite a while. Let's see what the options even are to start. Arcane Subtlety. Reduce your target's resistance to all your spells by 5. Reduces the threat caused by your arcane spells by 20%. Arcane Focus. Reduces the chance your opponent can reduce your arcane spells by 2%. Improved Arcane Missiles. You have a 20% chance to avoid interruption caused by damage whilst channeling arcane missiles. Okay. We can also look at just all the higher level stuff too, but we need to worry about living at the first place here. Improved Fireball. Reduce the casting time of Fireball by 0.1 seconds. Casting time is currently 2 seconds. With all 5 in there, could get up to 1.5 seconds cast time. It's better. Impact. Gives your fire spells a 2% chance to stun the target for 2 seconds. Okay. Get all 5 in there for a possible 10% chance to stun. Yeah. And Frost. Frost Warding. Increases the armor and resistances given by your Frost Armor and Ice Armor spells by 15%. In addition, gives you Frost Ward, a 10% chance to reflect Frost spells and effects while active. So a little bit more armor from Frost. Improved Frostbolt. Reduce cast time of Frostbolt. Cast time of Frostbolt is already 1.8, so I'd get it pretty quick there. And Elemental Precision. This is the chance that the opponent can resist your Frost and Fire spells by 2%. Resistances. Having resists happen is not great. Level 11 Warrior Slain. My goodness. Armor and resistances, and from Ice Armor. So we currently have Frost Armor, so eventually there's going to be Ice Armor, which also would give more things. Shatter. Leaning towards Ice to maybe slow things down more effectively from getting to me. Just kind of feeling that. Technically, we can respec, but it's expensive or something. And there's only the one talent option you can have here. No switching between things. Okay, what's this? There's a chance the opponent can resist your Frost and Fire spells. Okay. It's both of them. What's this one? Fire spells have a chance to stun. Fireball faster. Resistance to all your spells by 5. This is threat card by Arcane by 20. But then putting them in here wouldn't count for later Frost points. That's pretty much all the time resist. It depends if it's 2% of the percent that it already is. It's not too often that things get resisted. We don't really cast Frost Bolt as the only spell. Level 1 warrior has been slain. Oh boy. Did not make it very far. I mean, we kind of start with Frostbolt for the most part. So, in the current state of things, speeding up the start of the fight by 0.1 seconds doesn't make that much of a difference. I'm still probably going to be using the fireballs and fire blast, arcane missiles for more actual damage. The slowing is the main thing we're getting from the Frostbolt, so we might end up with more of a combined kind of situation. This is going to help. This helps with Frost and Fire spells. I'm going to go with that one now. Why not? I'm sure everything's going to be great, no matter what we do. Okay. Or else just walking through the water. It's probably fine. Let us bumble our way out to the east. Get these Snapdragons. We could definitely grab a whole bunch of other quests at the same time. Do other things. I'm just focused on this right now. Worrying about too many extra things at the same time is also a recipe for problems. So, I'll avoid that. Really do this mage stuff. Do a few of the lower level quests out here. Go and look around Undercity. Plenty of things to do. Okay. Let's also try not to fall off anything. It would probably be fine, but still, no reason to mess things up. Okay. Exit. That is the elevator. Okay. Let's say. Wander back in here again. Was that? Is that something down there? Saw something. Clipping to the floor there. That's a dead guy. That bodes well. Anyways, gravity. Another danger. That's for sure. Okay. There's another elevator. So it's multiple elevators. Find our way through these underground bits here. I'll figure it out. Get past all the fire. It's mostly fine. Alright. Outside the ruins. We go a little bit to the east. This one snapdragon. Very possible that other things are going to happen. If we fell down in here, what would we do? Pipe going that way. Might be able to get out. Or into the Undercity proper or something. Possibly. Rogue. Enjoy. 2 intellect. I don't know really how much it helps other people. Mana regen? Something? I don't know. Even mana regen? Is it more spirit? Because health and mana regeneration. Armor. That's a lot of armor. Damage reduction against the level 10 attacker, 14%. That's pretty good for having only cloth armor. Also, the frost armor is doing more than half of that total armor right now. It's pretty wild. And intellect increases mana points, chance to store critical hits with spells, and weapon skill. Yeah, that's something. That's something. Another mage, probably can already have it. A mage after another mage. That's alright. Okay. While we travel this direction, let's pay attention to what is along the road here. There's a group of guys. Leatherworker, guy with a quest, Skinner, fishing supplies.
I'm listening.
What do you got? Brilliant small fish. That is a cheap, easy fish. And mackerel, which we already know. This might be a different fish we get at level 1. Brilliant small fish, slither skin mackerel. I'd like to be able to fish and cook any fish we end up getting. Let's grab that. Still not buying any baubles. Definitely could. 10 minutes for 50 copper. They've got a strong fishing pole. Look at that. That is 9 silver though, so
Death.
perhaps not. Perhaps not right now. Okay. And we haven't even unlocked this area on the map. My goodness. Out into the forest. Not seeing much currently. We got some level 6 bats. That's fine. There's a level 9 vampiric dusk bat. A little bit close to the road there. I see you there. Notice the regular ones aren't aggressive. That's nice. There should be a farm out here. Or so we've been told. Do also like uncovering the map. Although we've got a bit of information since we already know the map, at least somewhat. Not that we've ever really needed to wander around to specific locations in Tristfall Glades, though. What do we have here? We got Wandering Spirits, Bleeding Horror. This is the farmstead. Look at this guy. What's happening over here? There's a warlock. Blasting. That is Trot. Unless it's Minion. He's jumping over the fences. That's something we can do. Whee! Clever. This is the Blender Farmstead. We need to find the inner snapdragons. Seems potentially dangerous. More stuff here. Doesn't seem to be immediately in the field here, like you would think it might be. Somebody on the road? It's a bat. Start a fight with a bat here. Get back in. So turn on this. Is that helpful? Questionable. Also this, leaving combat, entering combat. Well, then I will even really be looking at that. Here is some guys. Fireball! Eh. A little bit obtrusive. Snapdragons. Where are you at? This guy's showing up in the field now. Could be in the barn or something. Oh, there it is. Over here. Alright. We've got our target.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I don't know if I'm really going to be focusing on text in the middle of the screen too much. This might not be particularly helpful. Entering combat. If we notice that it's happening, we'll do something about it. Yeah, this guy's got some health. A little mana. We can combat. Get some mana back. Could also potentially cannibalize him. Get a little bit of health. We do have some health regen though, so that's kind of going to take care of itself, looks like. Okay. One guy over there. Probably need to get rid of that. Would be safer. Entering combat. Yep. Okay. Let's grab these. Doesn't seem to be anything else immediately nearby. Every possibility something could spawn though, so let's be fully prepared here. Probably not the worst idea. Snapdragon. Something shows up, we're gonna just freeze it and run away. Yeah. Alright, it's fine. Let's plant out that way, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Well, that's all we need from here. That's gonna get us a new staff. It is also very nice. I'll take it. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, covered a little bit more of the map. Got 6 XP for that. In terms of actually getting XP, not doing too much here. Plague lands that direction. Probably want to avoid going to the plague lands for right now. It's a little bit higher level area. It's one benefit of seeing entering combat would be a notice that there's something sneaking up behind us or is coming to get us. Just need to know to look for that information. So that's something. Okay. Here's another stick. Withered staff. Level 3. It's venerable. How much money can we sell these other bits for? A little bit. Got another cloth we could use for things. There's the quest inside, but we can't go directly that direction to get there. This'll work. Okay. Now with a better staff, with more stance and things, we'll be stronger to do more stuff, to keep doing more quests and things. I don't know exactly how much longer Fire Festival is. No calendar in here. Should be at least a little bit more. I'm not too worried about it, all things considered. Doesn't seem like there's much else we get for it. Might be more rewards and things if we were higher level and could get to all the fires and stuff. Get more of the fire blossoms or what have you. Not super concerned. If we need to venture through dangerous areas to possibly get things that would potentially be beneficial, we could also just not do that and be safer. That's a thought. Rogue guy. Smart rogue guy. It's not too expensive, mana-wise. Wouldn't want to be in a situation where we spend all the mana casting buffs and then just have no mana left to fight something. That'd be unfortunate. Regen's decently enough though, so it shouldn't be a problem. Only so many we can cast too. I'm sure we're gonna get a higher rank, it's gonna cost more mana, but they'll also have more mana for doing things with, so should mostly even out, probably. Oh. Elevator. Door. Waiting. My guards. Oh. Okay. Okay. Lots to see here in Undercity. Lots to do. See if we can make our way over to the Mage Quarter slightly more quickly this time. Should be doable. Down. Up this direction. It's not just a direct connections between here. You go through this middle bit. All around and around. That's alright. We get there eventually. That's okay. Oh. Guys walking. Each quarter. We have to take the actual stairs here to be helpful. Anything in here? How deep is this? A little bit. Warrior slain by Witchwing Ambusher. Level 17 in the Barrens. The Barrens definitely seems like, well, it obviously is a slightly higher level area compared to the places we've been. So even just wandering through there would be less safe. Even if we could go over to the Torn starting stuff and get all those quests done for a little bit of XP and some money and stuff.
What will you require?
Possibilities in the future.
Beware the living.
Do you have the Snapdragons? That breed of flower is highly receptive to magic energies, and studying the Snapdragons so close to the plague lands can tell us if the plague has entered Trisfall Glades. We'll see.
Beware.
Ah, a fine specimen this is. I'll send it to be studied by our apothecaries to determine the extent of the plague land's taint. Well done, Alindrea. For your services, I present to you this choice, an orb or staff. Whichever you choose, you will find it quite useful. And go for the staff. Also, the staff gives an additional intellect compared to the orb. So, it's just additional. Also, we can't just whack stuff with an offhand orb, probably. Probably be beneficial to keep with the staff for now. We'll see if we get a wand or something in the future. Yeah. New staff. Can't complain about that.
Embrace the shadow.
And 850 XP. Not bad. Alright. Let's see this new staff. With a little white ball on top instead of a fiery crystal. An orb kind of idea. Look at that. Equip it like this too if we wanted. Ooh, look, let's go. Alright. Not bad. It's definitely something. Cool. Portal guy. Yep. Big steps. That seems safe. Anyways. Well, that should do it for that. We need to consider all the talents as we continue to get more levels here. Because every level we get another point. All the way to 60. There's only so many points you get in total. We can't get everything, unfortunately. Would be convenient, wouldn't it? Let's get our way back towards Brill. So we can get out to all these other quests. Put the Fire Festival off for now. Okay. That'll work. Ish. Through here. I don't think we have anything else we really need here in Undercity currently. We'll come back to that. It's gonna be fine. We could sell some stuff. It's also shops in Brill and all that, so that's fine too. Other places. Other options. Probably going to need to check to make sure. I think the Mage Trainer in Brill had more options. So it should be fine. That was at the start. So we don't need to venture too far for getting new skills at higher levels here. That's not until 12, though. See how much XP we get for these slightly lower level quests. Still need to be paying attention, though. Don't want too many things on us. Although then we can just Frost Nova. Enemies near the caster. Can I get some distances? Gotta definitely test that. What is the cooldown on this? 25-second cooldown. Okay. Good information to know. Okay. Our buffs on right now. Get those back. Not that we're currently fighting anything, but better to have them on than not. Probably a good plan. If we look at available quests here, all we have left in here is a level 16 dungeon quest and fire event. Out here, Tristfall Glades, yeah, more things. Look at level 5 quest we managed to miss. Orc warrior slain a Kokar Wrangler, level 11 in the Barrens. I fought some of those kind of guys. Might have been a different one if it was level 11, though. There is a Darkhound coming right over here. That's not great. That's not a great spot to stand. Dangerous. Roads are fairly safe, but not completely safe. Look out here. Brill's this way. This is going down towards Silverpine Forest. Which technically we have some stuff. Level 11 stuff there, 10, 11. Some more stuff up here, back this way. I'll go pick those up too. Yeah, right. Calm. Select for you. Come. Zeppelin landing. That'll get us back over to the other area later. That'll be fine. Duratar. Level 11. We're only level 10. Should be decent here. With 2 different starting areas worth of quests. It's at least something. Eventually there's going to be possibly less options of where to get quests. Things to consider. Yeah. A few other things in here we could take. I mean, we could take all of it, but I just want to start with the lowest level quests first, probably. Would not be the worst strategy. Let's just get down here in the inn. Should be even more safe, all things considered. Should be alright. Hang out with the... Make sure it's in here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Let's look a little bit more at the later talents here. Just to have some ideas of what we're kind of working towards. Let's put the first 5 into one of these. I mean, 3 into Elemental Precision, that's the max. 2 into that one. Increase stuff by stuff. Chance to reflect frost spells. I don't know how often we're really getting hit by frost spells, so I don't think that's gonna make too much of a difference. But yeah, less resistors, then a little bit faster frostbolt, I guess. Starts things up quicker. Can also use it if we need to do quite as much damage. Later on, once we get 5 points in, we'll be able to put stuff into the next tier things. Ice shards. Increases the critical strike damage bonus of your frost spells by 20%. So that's just more damage from frost spells, which helps make frost more attractive. Frost bite gives your chill effects a 5% chance to freeze the target for 5 seconds. So, more freezing. Improved Frost Nova. Reduces the cooldown of Frost Nova by 2 seconds. Freeze things even more quickly. Could get that down 4 seconds to 21 seconds. Does a little bit of damage, but also to everything around, which is something. AoE attacks. Permafrost. Increase the duration of your chill effects by 1 second. Reduce the target's speed by an additional 4%. So, slowing things down longer and more. That could be helpful. Piercing Ice. Increases damage done by frost spells by 2%. Just straight up more damage. Cold Snap. When activated, this spell finishes the cooldown on all of your frost spells. 10-minute cooldown. It's like a fancier one. So we instantly have access to all of our frost spells again. Improved Blizzard. That's a chill effect of Blizzard. Affects lowers target smooth speed by 30%. Lasts 1.5 seconds. Possibly increased by the one that increases the time of chill effects. Arctic Reach. Increases the range of your Frostbolt and Blizzard spell. And the range of your Frost Nova and Cone of Cold spell by 10%. So, more things, more frozen. Frost Channeling. Reduces the mana cost of frost spells by 5%. Reduces the threat cost of frost spells by 10%. More freezing. Shatter. Increases the critical strike chance of all your spells against frozen targets by 10%. So we freeze them and then crit them. Ice Block. Become encased in a block of ice, protecting you from all physical attacks and spells for 10 seconds. Where in that time you cannot attack, move, or cast spells. Well, that seems potentially very good. Really depends on what happens after the 10 seconds. If we're just sitting there for 10 seconds and then we die. Slightly less helpful. Improved Cone of Cold. Reduces the damage dealt by your Cone of Cold spell by 15%. Winter's Chill. Frost damage spells 20% chance to apply Winter's Chill, which increases the chance of frost spell critical hit. Try by 2% for 15 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. We can keep increasing that more and more. Then Ice Barrier. Instantly shields you, absorbing 438 damage. Lasts a minute. While shield holds, spells will not be interrupted. Cool. And look at the actual spells in here. We will still have access to all the different spells, assuming we can afford them, of course. In Fire, Frostbolt, rank up. Here's Blizzard. Ice Shards pelt the target area, doing 200 frost damage over 8 seconds. Just everything in the area. Big AoE. More Frost Armor, stronger Frost Bolt. Frost Ward. Absorbs 165 frost damage. Lasts for 30 seconds. Very situational, that one. Would have to be actively taking frost damage. Cone of Cold. Targets in a cone in front of the caster take some damage. Frost damage. And are slowed by 50% for 8 seconds. Frost Nova. Improvement. Frostbolt. Blizzard. Rank 2. Ice Armor. Increases armor by 290. Frost resistance by 6. When he starts casting, they have their movement slowed down by 30%. Guaranteed attacks increased by 25% for 5 seconds. One time armor can be activated on Mage only one time. Lasts for 30 minutes. It's pretty similar. Kill my jailer Eston over there. Swirl, Frostbolt, improved Cone Cold, improved Blizzard, improved Frostbolt, improved improvements. Lots of improvements. Rank 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. Frostbolt rank 9. Reduce movement speed by 40% for 9 seconds. Which also improved by other things. Assault 10, Ice Armor 4, Blizzard 6, Befouled Water Elementals and Ashen Veil. I mean, there also might be, we have to unlock the other abilities in here, if there was any, in the talent
Watch your
system.
back.
And then we'll be able to upgrade them more. Permafrost. Because some of these could be like actual abilities and things like Ice Block. So, potentially things that we don't even see in the Mage Trainer yet. Because we can't even get them. Yeah, that's something. We've got a couple better things here, but should also just sell to a shop at some point here. Right here in here. Sell some stuff. Okay.
Hello.
So we're gonna need money for buying more stuff. Browse goods. This. Keep the linen cloth for first aid training. Sell the old staff. And this is actually the old staff. That was just another staff we found, which was more expensive than our old staff.
Embrace the shadow.
That's 7 silver. Should get a decent amount of money completing a bunch of quests out here, though. That's also a good thing. Do that with our new staff. And slightly stronger everything. Next time. Goodbye.